Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, FK.
Yes, hi FK.
We're back on our mains and heading to do Hildebrand.
Hi Drago.
Because Hildebrand is special.
Yes. An entire cast of people who went to the short bus stop.
They were, let's be honest, Hildebrand has been touched by God.
He's been touched by something.
Yeah, just before we came online, we were talking about the mount music for the Seaket, which of course is, I believe, the Monster Hunter Wilds main theme.
It would make sense.
And it is actually really impressive because it's subtle, yet it builds to being epic, but isn't the same type as like you'd get in a big boss fight.
Right.
In a way, I had it on my tip of my tongue, but it reminds me of some other music that I had a second ago and now has like disappeared off into the oblivion. And of course now it's gone. Bye bye. Crap, now I can't think of it, and now it's driving me nuts.
That's what it does. There you are. You only remember halfway through one of Hildebrand's proclamations.
Probably.
Oh, that reminds me. We're doing Hildebrand. Did I take the ham out of the fridge?
No.
Yeah, I'm going to need to warm up my ham.
So, you're willing to dress up for this?
Yeah.
Will this suffice?
You can wear whatever you want, as long as it's not the same thing as me.
Oh! What do you mean now you can't just, like, read your wardrobe?
Ah, yes. They were in the stampede.
This is a little too, I don't know what it is, but this is more the right mood. Unfortunately, a lot of my really good, like, hard-boiled looks have been put away for the moment. I mean, this does not quite cut it. It's good for punching people, but...
Yep.
No.
I don't know. Pictomancer could be good. You may very well have to draw Hildebrand a picture at some point.
No. Nah.
Hi, Erica.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be
Costume choosing.
Yeah.
So, actually, before you go off,
Eh?
like Drago was complimenting me on this outfit the other day, but I want to show off the machinist outfit for a moment. Which, yeah, that's right, because I've got it deset to everything. Never mind, we'll show off machinist some other week.
But, hold on. No, go back for a sec. See? Matching
Stop
sets!
that. Stop. Yeah, nope.
Aww. wish I could get the sparkly version of this staff.
Mm,
I mean, this is kind of nice on its own, but the sparkly version is really nice, and unfortunately we just don't have the manpower to and time to do it because it's locked behind some pretty hard content.
Namely?
Criterion.
Oh.
Top level.
Yeah, I am really annoyed by that part.
Actually, we want to go this one.
Yes, you can't go into an horror story without going through a back alley first.
Mm.
These things have to be done all proper like.
Indeed.
Okay, Hardboild. A vandal in the wild. Hardboild's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't Aurelia and Theron, been keeping yourself sharp, I trust.
Reasonably.
When it comes to the buns, I don't think the third one will work for them either because they've never been sharper. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about another experimental subject. Oh ho! I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more.
Oh, you knew it was only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of timing. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of Quahila. That's a two-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, it was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body, and is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our Wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside this city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9.
Really?
Yes! This is the nicest thing anybody said to him in months.
Probably true.
We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Maimon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby.
Ah, that sounds familiar. Isn't there someone in
Local
Udaw
watering
who
hole.
does that?
A few. Maimon. Does that not remind you of our friend Wymont?
Yep. It does! Do you suppose we'll get to meet Yormont too?
Nashu!
This this is going to turn into a who's on base, isn't it?
If we're lucky.
By the way, look at my feet.
Yes?
Isn't he adorable? In his round fluffiness.
When you were given the secret as a companion and mount, she was pregnant?
No. I had to buy this one from a vendor.
The vendor was pregnant?
Oh God, I hope not. He'd be real uncomfortable if that were true. There would be questions that I don't know if he wants to answer or not.
I'll try to stop channeling Ludonia. We're going to have enough idiocy tonight.
Yeah, that Hildy will make up for it. Yeah. Who do we start with?
Nashu. Work our way in.
Core! He could be a clone of Flymont! If I've never seen anything like it, except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made all those clones of the Inspector.
Good gods, he even looks like Wymont. There's Mymont. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. Hi, Urmond. Oh, wait. And often I see you as company detective. What can I do you for today? One convoluted explanation later. A thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, can't say as I've heard any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Goyela over near the barrier recently. It went into Vanguard and didn't come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaolani. I had a feeling sooner or later this was going to leak out. What struck him the most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Guahilas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolves are a vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaolani right away. Thanks for the lead, Mymont.
You're still stuck about why
Yes?
Mymont are to you.
Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymont, and information is his stock in trade as well. Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides? Don't bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or have better skin care regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous!
They're reflections.
Detective Hardboild and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny.
This is Theron in the background, snickering very hardly.
All right. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Uh-oh. You, lass. Something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does.
Oh ho.
Oh, that look. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before hitting the Shaolani.
Maimon? Can I, buy you a drink?
Mm-hmm. We go a ways back, me and Hardboild and his assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say.
Time to head to East Yasalani.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that bears... Not all reflections make it.
Yeah.
And not all reflections get a chance to be reborn. I know it's slight spoilers, but FK, do you understand what we mean about reflections? It's kind of important. But at the same time, they don't exactly explain it well.
And not at all until it starts coming up during Shadowbringers.
Well, they do hint at it earlier during AAR Plus, but they don't really go into it to make it stick. But it is actually talked about during AAR Plus.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, where would it even come up during ARR Plus?
Minfilia actually talks about it.
Huh.
And she's basically giving you the lowdown on why the Asians are doing what they're doing and what their end goal is.
Yeah, it'd have to be part of that lecture.
Fly, my pretty, fly!
Pretty, you say?
He thinks he's pretty.
Okay.
I mean, are you going to argue with Waffles?
Maybe not.
Wise, kitty, wise.
Don't argue with the thing giving you a ride. Unless maybe it's the boulder. I think he kind of enjoys it.
This up there with, it doesn't matter what the law says, you always give right of way to the Simi, because at the end of the day, he with the most tonnage wins.
Something like that.
Yeah, one of the big premises of the world and the MMO is that the world was once joined, and at one point
Was once one.
was chopped into 14 different parallel universes, effectively.
Or, a little more properly, had 13 shards split off of the original.
Yeah, you have the source and the 13. And one of the big goals of the big baddies of most of the game are the Ascians who want to rejoin everything. But in order to rejoin those sections, they have to cause a calamity in the source realm and completely obliterate the shard or the reflection, so that all the aether from that reflection is sucked back into the source.
Yeah, I tend to see it a little bit kind of the opposite. They cause a vast instability, which is generally a fairly violent thing in and of itself, so that the aether flow basically starts and goes across the void, and the shard gets sucked back into the source. And that act, of course, destroys the shard, which is its own world with its own people, and the action of it causes a calamity on the source.
The last calamity was pre-AAR starting, which was the fall of the moon Dalamud and the unleashing of the Elder Primal Bahamut, which did a number to the world to the point where the world itself has fractures in it, and most everyone lost like 5 years of memories. That was their
pieces
excuse. That was their excuse from 1.0 to 2.0.
Each of the umbral calamities, which of course is a big thing through ARR, is one of the rejoinings, or at least an attempted one.
Mm-hmm.
Since one of them went very seriously wrong, which was also the first one, which is kind of why it went wrong. They learned better.
Yeah, they went horribly wrong. The first ended up becoming what's referred to as the Void, and it is where Void sent. Oh yeah, the 13th. No, yeah, you're right. The 13th. Yes. The first went light. The 13th
first
went dark.
calamity, but it was the 13th shard.
But that's where all Void Scent come from.
Yeah, the wreckage of the failed rejoining.
Nashu?
Uh-huh.
That wolf fiend is so adorable, with their spiky leg armor and giant swords. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears? They might, if they ever got a chance to lower their guard enough to be scratched behind the ears.
Yes. We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say.
Kind of. I like to call them by their first names. Wargs.
Yeah, well, cow halo. That's not quite as good as you wear yukata, but sure.
Yeah, that was classic.
This will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks.
Oh, we know where a bar is. I don't know if it's quiet. There might be gunshots. It's a classic Old West bar.
It sure is.
Inspector, you're all glowy tingly.
Must be the lightning round I hit you with. After effects can linger a while, I'm afraid.
Did his eyes turn purple?
No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory.
Yeah, that's Hildebrand.
You really are an oddball.
Yes, he is.
Okay then.
Those are new models.
Ah! Yeah, they sure are.
He does not like those things.
Yeah. I can't say I blame him. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects.
And such adorable ones, too. I wouldn't call them that.
They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Oglops. Get hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight.
Uh-oh.
Did you forget all of your eggs? You fool. You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all! Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. I'll agree with that. Oh dear.
Is it just me, or is he suffering a little from PTSD?
You think?
I think I could boil this to the good detective's liking. As long as it doesn't explode.
No, it's think you could.
Oh, think I could.
Where was she hiding that stove? No, I will not ask questions. That way lies madness.
Oh dear. Now, I can cook a boiled egg. Nashu.
I'm going to lose my eyebrows, aren't I?
6 minutes.
Oh boy, yeah.
The other two have a chance of exploding.
This is Nashu. The 6 has a chance of exploding.
I wonder what would happen if you chose some of the others.
This isn't another trick, is it?
I hope not.
I'll chance it. Now, this might be a little too soft-boiled for him, assuming it's not really a bomb. Okay. Yeah, I think we need it longer.
Not hard enough.
No. But 20 minutes was certainly going to be excessive. I'd barely popped the egg in my mouth when it caved and the yolk came pouring out, like blood from a fresh gunshot wound. It was a 2-bit punk with no fight in it, all bark and no bite.
But that's when they're good!
Yeah, but he's hard-boiled. You don't get it, do you? What it takes to survive on the mean streets of Solution 9.
That's a proper sauna egg! Looks like you didn't boil it long enough. I boiled it to perfection! I can't help it if he has no taste!
At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on.
That egg was perfect.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to listen to you mutter about this for the rest of the night.
The only thing it would have been better is if... Hmm?
DirectX error.
No! Yeah, the only way it could have been better is if I got a chance to properly tea-boil it. Make the best ramen egg ever! But no, he did not appreciate my egg. Meaning... Yep. Poof! Rylaia's gone offline.
Uh-huh.
As we quietly wait here for Ryan to re-log in.
Now, I believe it happened as I was looting out of the city.
Knock on wood.
And in fact, it looks like I've got the Shaolani looting screen once I get back to it. Server is currently congested.
Well, glad I'm entertaining. Come on, little fella. I've got some num-nums for you.
Yeah, there we go. Shaolani looting screen. Hi.
Hiya.
Hi, Boko.
Starting with Nashu. Wherever I go, I always make sure to bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach.
Just don't mix up your food with your bombs. The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalan, is it not? I'm put in mind of my youth, when I trained by running through the wilds whilst carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders.
Yeah, that sounds like Hildebrand.
Yeah. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. Is that a town I see over there?
Sort of. It's actually a mining town.
Shishinwezi Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Hildebrand, how are you going to butcher this one? He
Later.
walks off. Oh!
He's going to butcher it later, that's how.
I'm feeling hunger pains. I wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere.
I thought you brought food along with you. I see they drill for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than soil deep. Thank you. An old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me.
Oh, let's start asking around.
Mm-hmm.
Inside or upstairs? Neither, apparently. trying to discern where these are on the mini-map's always entertaining. There they are.
Yep, there's one.
Excuse me, good sir.
Vandalism! Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. Is an outsider, mark my words. Yeah, it is.
He's not wrong. And going after the drilling equipment, that is bad.
Oh yeah. And it sounds like the sort of thing this guy would do.
Excuse me, ma'am? Oh yes, I heard about that barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing?
And here we go. Hanawatan officer. Okay. Has anything been destroyed in these parts lately? Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs?
Speaking of which, where is Nashu?
Probably about 10 yalms away from her stalker.
True, but...
Not necessarily helpful. Yeah, where did Nashu get off to?
Somewhere she can have some nom-noms, apparently, but where would that be? Nope.
Yeah, how many of these buildings are more than set dressing for us? I know there's a couple.
Oh, she's hiding good. Yeah, I'm not sure where she's at. The main one that isn't set dressing is, of course, this building here, which is where the railroad is housed.
Yes. I'll double check inside there.
Nothing up top.
Oh, just Walika in here. Huh. Yeah, we lost our Nashu, but good.
Huh.
Okay, that does it.
What?
Do an aerial survey.
I don't think it's that important, but okay.
Yeah, she's just gone plumb out of town.
Hello, officer.
As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have so much as a lead. You might be needing to look for paw prints instead of footprints. Baffled as we are, we've posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know.
Will do. Well, Hardy, he's here.
Well then. Hey, managed to learn anything? Lots. We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu?
No.
I'm not sure where she's gone. She's gone to give a little scritchies. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her.
We were hunting for Nashu, and now we're hunting for Nashu.
Yep. And no sign of the stalker either. This is serious.
Nope, there he is.
Ow.
Hello, little stalker.
See, I told you about 10 yawns.
Cocky ruffian.
We know it's you. Just admit it already.
Oh, hello
Despite
there,
the propensity
Tharon.
for bombs.
Hello there, Redlia. I could use a little help.
I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Oh no. Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs.
That's right. She's one been blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs. They're medicine.
Yea, verily. Though they may look, and indeed explode, like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. Another wonderful expression. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine?
It works.
Especially on Hildebrand. Let's all take a deep breath now. Nice. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. Huh. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner.
Someone found more eggs.
These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot them in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel.
We could just yell explosion. That usually works.
Just remember that you had other options. Now, we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardboild's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. Gotta have the tumbleweed. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit fazed. Hard recognizes hard, and I can tell you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, were you kidding me? All this fuss over you and you're having a snooze? You got Moxie Dollface, just like her. Dream sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way, but never mind that for now. I've got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag.
Nice!
Yeah, I agree. Really?
Piss the old laws. Long as you win, it don't matter how.
Oh no.
Classy! Who the hells are you?
What's going on here? So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. This is going to end explosively. I must say it does look like a bomb.
That's because it is a bomb.
An understandable if unfortunate misunderstanding.
Oh no.
Despite its worrisome appearance,
Oh,
I
no.
assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly.
I say we exit stage left now. Yep. Yep. Good night, sweet prince.
Nice dust cloud.
Yeah, that was an impressive one. Ah, the classic salute pose by Hildebrandt.
That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. Ah! I feel like a new man! 'Tis as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal, we're going to keep her in the jailhouse till we know more.
Fair enough. Are meals served at the jailhouse?
Oh, well, that they are.
Really, Nashu?
Really?
And she's so smug about it. See you. Bye, Nashu.
She's gonna get fed and it's not expired banana pudding. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear.
Really?
He's getting around. Quest complete.
Are you doing okay, Hardboild? Do you need me to cook you another onsen egg?
Why did it have to be Oglops? On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildebrandt can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-tooting dame, but setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers.
Really?
You're asking. I like Hildebrandt better. It's Luatenio Iawaza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Luatenio Iwasa. Come on, let's see what we can find out there. Lure them in your trousers.
I know many of her who would think that, yes, but...
My favorite is still You Wear a Yukata.
We knew he was going to butcher one of these names. It was only a matter of time, but that was a good one.
Yeah, somebody's having fun with those names.
Hildebrand?
You're surprised that I've already changed into fresh attire? I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance.
As you say, Zombie Brand.
Right. Let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started.
Oh god, they're gonna follow us.
Yep.
What
in here, wowzers! Nothing to it. Ready? Then lead the way. Yep.
Checking with LD.
Hildebrand. Even now, poor Nashu must be trembling in her cell. We must expedite her liberation. No, she's enjoying a nice large meal and running them out of food. The swirling sands of a dust storm may hide the truth, but there's nothing my 1,000-yalm stare can't pierce.
Can I just say explosion and get it all over with?
I'm afraid not.
Aww.
LD.
Discuss the oven.
Mother used to roast whole myotragas on a giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electrode appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance.
I tell you, my tea-soaked boiled eggs are to die for. Tea boiled on some eggs.
I saw it all right. Wolf-like fiend I'd never seen before. Made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. Okay, he's gone from vandalism to feeding himself. 'Twould seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would it not hunt for its own food? Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'll likely keep close to settlements for its meals. LD. Discuss the residences. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he?
No, we have not seen Godbert.
He has not crossed the salt. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. Was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind.
Hello, kindly villager.
What I saw wasn't a wolfie, but an adorable little critter. Kept squealing at me as if he was trying to say something. Oh ho, I dare say this is a promising new lead. Yeah, lack of vocal cords will do that. I have it! This creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman! You and your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on True View. I doubt it has anything to do with our case.
You would be surprised.
Especially when Hildebrand is involved. City.
The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folks avoid the area because it's Lukikua's Paya territory, but I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw a creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Lukikaya Payas give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed.
Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go take a look. Excuse me. Double check with her.
It's no ordinary fiend that can frighten the Lukikaya Payas. If you're tracking it, you best take care. By the way,
yeah, we'll do that.
That's
Thanks.
the local name for pterodactyls.
Right. Yeah, those don't frighten easy. Yeah, no tramping through the vegetable garden.
Think thin thoughts, Waffles.
No, it's the...
Oh, it's the
These guys.
T-Rexes.
Yeah. T-Rex? You have a T-Rex?
I think it's an L-Rex at this point.
Yeah, well... Is that a linear cow pair?
Pier.
The Guajiola doesn't seem to be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. Yeah, Yahehisia is the pterodactyls.
Oh, here's Hardboild.
Hold on, come over here.
Yeah, I saw them, but I figured it'd double back.
Okay. Had a thirst, did we?
Yeah, he drank a bottle. Oh no! Squeal! Squeal!
Oh, no. Oh my, what a winsome critter you are!
How did these things get to Eorzea? And you know it came from the first. It is not a... They have been following us. I blame the pixies.
I'm still worried of... Hold on. Yeah, I guess we... Okay.
Sack of produce.
The sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from Luatini Iawasa.
That was a beaver.
Yeah.
Pixies.
Thankfully not a sin beaver.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to the sin beaver.
No. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper, and Oglop loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you.
There goes the Oglop.
I did not see it. The Oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive.
What is the Oglop up to?
I really don't want to know, but I'm worried we're gonna find out.
Yeah, beavers are transformed pixies.
Yeah.
You made a friend.
That's his problem. See? Don't do that. It hurts. There is one off in the other direction. I don't know if there's anything up here.
I'm just following the circle around, because they always tend to be on the circle borders. That was indeed its problem. Yeah, I'm not seeing...
I think it's just the one. Which was down by the cliffside.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Good catch.
Liquor bottle. Yeah, he was thirsty. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardboild will want to take stock of your discoveries. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? Another one. Liquor bottle, empty liquor bottle of the kind commonly seen throughout Shaolani. Sack of produce. Sack of produce likely to be that which the fugitive stole from Luatini Iawasa. Piece of paper. Piece of paper bearing what appears to be diary entries written by the fugitive. Good work. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from Luatini Iawasa. As for the piece of paper, these are diary entries, all right. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astounding. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So as we suspected, like the thieving Nyclops, the vandalizing Kahuiela is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he'd left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Perhaps. He's just an idiot. Most likely.
Most likely.
At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs into other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that is a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet, be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman. Such is the creed of Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire.
Yeah, that's why he has me around. Me and Rye, we're the muscle.
Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but if there's ever a time to break that rule, now would be it.
Shall I get popcorn?
Yes. Or maybe cookies. I know we have cookies.
Oh yes, we have Caredwin cookies.
I used to have an assistant, too. She was a lot like your own Nashu, a real sweetheart. But she's gone now, killed by the Crime King because of me, because I was too soft. The Crime King is descended from a line of mages. Cornelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But then he started spinning a sob story, and like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Cornelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood, if my assistant hadn't leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. That such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Cornelian soon after that. Now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft, or one day you or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here. But what is it that the researcher wants to achieve with this destruction spree? Now, first things first, we need to alert the Dust Watch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Usatawi, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that the detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words.
It's unlike you to be at a loss for words.
You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Bad. Well, I see you're chilling.
Yes, I am very chill.
Doodles, yeah, no bet.
noping out of the Neapolitaner territory.
Please do. And now for the main town zone.
One with the actual bar.
Yeah.
Correction!
Or saloon.
Saloon!
Complete with saloon doors.
Yes. And this be the jailhouse.
The fact that they go from, fantasy New World to Old West to cyberpunk without you suffering genre whiplash.
Hey, Nashu. You must try Grunch. These tacos. Munch. Absolutely worth Grunch. Incarceration.
See, she's gonna eat everything they have.
Rye? She is actually eating taco.
Yep.
When are we going to
Yes,
get that
is.
as an emote?
Ask Graha. Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you shall be free.
This taco is amazing.
Yep.
Classic Nashu.
Ah, it's you lot. What is it? I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target.
Oh dear.
I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. Then we need to get to Shaolani Station right away. Indeed, I'll gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, 'twould be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution.
After all the violence would come back to you, wouldn't it? We know how this thing works. You're a violence absorber.
The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Yeah.
I think we've got a shapeshifter involved.
Yep. This doesn't look good.
The ticking doesn't sound good.
Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train. Yeah, maybe who's down that torch. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentlewolf, I suggest you... Tisk, detective. Over there, a dame in distress. Oh!
Well then. Is it out of juice?
Yeah, of all the times to be out of charge.
Aha.
Give a man a fright, will you?
Ice 4!
Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. Yeah, Ice 4 would be a good solution. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Thank you for running away from the barrels. Wait! We must extinguish the fire! The hell do you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train! Well, there's words I never thought would come out of my mouth.
Yeah. You know, Ice 4.
Uh-oh. You better hurry.
Yeah, please, let me do an Ice 4.
I fear he is disinclined to stop! They're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Good of you to notice. Damn it. If only I could use my gun. Really? Yep, here we go. Two men with one brain cell between them.
Yeah. Seriously, Ice 4?
Too late, we're in slow-mo land.
Oh.
Yes, run like Godbird is after you.
Okay then!
A Manderville man and his electrifying handstand.
Oh dear. Unfortunately, that's the front of him and he's on fire in the back.
Yeah, but the momentum is good.
Well, it looks like they got him wet enough, so...
Yes. Pity he should have been headfirst into the ground. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. Didn't even wreck their clothes.
Amazing.
You two done yet?
I can yell
Now,
ice
let's get
for
those
as much
girls
as I
moved.
can yell explosion.
I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either. I'm afraid not. I was only doing what I was told. Then the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't all be for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You'll be safe in their care and receive regular meals besides. And get scritchies behind your ears. All right, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Is that so? Understood. You'll be treated with due dignity. You're still soft, Hardboild, as you always were.
Right, the slime.
Huh. I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. But no matter. The commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're a Carnelian.
Now, he apparently wanted us out of the dome. You okay, sir?
The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. It seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? Let's head back to Husatawi for now. We'll have to set your friend free, after all. My men can clean up things here. Yeah, do clean up that ceruleum sooner rather than later.
Please and thank you. As long as I don't have to touch it, you can do it yourself. I am not touching that stuff. Nashu, you still sleep here?
Yep.
Tacos.
Right. Let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu! Such an ordeal that must have been!
Oh, Oh, yes. The hors d'oeuvres were quite tasty.
Where's he do-overs? Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Shishawizi. Another one? What? It appears a thief struck while we were dealing with the trouble at the station.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
So that was the true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What does he need all those resources for? As for Cornelian, he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. Sorry. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sounds of it. Yeah, we need to properly fill you in. So this extends beyond Shaolani. Even if we had the manpower, the Dustwatch can't go traipsing about in other jurisdictions. So I think it'd be best if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it too. Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse.
No, he'll leave the violence to me.
We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaolani. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know.
Much appreciated.
Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right now. Maybe even 2.
Can't believe you didn't
Yeah,
like
Kamaka, sorry about getting you involved in all this. The ceruleum theft is being treated as a priority matter. We'll leave no stone unturned in our investigation. You do that. A lot of ceruleum plus a lot of electrope equals a lot of trouble.
Yeah, that's like rocket fuel.
I'm disappointed. I was expecting us to get back, find that the one guy was already in the jail, and Nashu was there scratching his ears.
Scratches. Might find something better than wanted destruction.
Yes. And since she kind of put that on the mantelpiece, I was expecting them to go there.
But they did not, alas, alack.
Oh, I am disappointed. They need to let us ride the train.
They never let us ride the train unless it's cinematically important.
I know. We saved it and everything.
I had to hand it to City of Heroes back in the day.
Oh dear.
The respawn point was the hospital.
Sure.
And to get between the different zones, you'd take the subway.
Okay. We're seeing them actually refurbish all of this side of the rail line. Would be nice. Since they've kind of implied it's in use again.
Well, actually, they say that the train line goes to the fort and then you have to walk the fort.
Me.
Yeah, I agree. We need to do something about this stupid dome.
That too. But I want to see them restore Yasulani Station.
do something about the dome and either have Everkeep here or there, not this halfway in between shit.
Yeah.
Because that, in the long run, is going to do neither world any favors.
FK, this is part of Dawn Trail, of course. This is inside the electric dome that you can see from the other zone we were in. So you occasionally see us hanging out in Tuliolal. Shaolani is one of the zones just outside of the city. And then you basically go through this railway tunnel and you end up inside of the electric dome to Heritage Found. And then inside of there is Solution 9.
Yep. Kind of surprised we got Hildy all done in one night.
Yeah, I know. It's usually a 2 or at least a night and a half.
Well, we did get a good start on it very quickly, so...
Yes, we did. And we had 2 hilarious cities.
Yes.
Full of the usual mayhem.
Tacos. Are we having tacos for lunch tomorrow?
We could.
Now, admittedly, my problem is I want tacos over at Freedom Burrito, and that's a bit of a drive.
I want tacos at Rubio's.
That's a longer drive.
Yeah.
Because Rubio's is no longer in the Bay Area. Sniff. Sniff. They retreated to SoCal. Sniff.
Yeah, I hope they survive there and maybe re-expand someday.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Ah, someone has an otter. Wrong way.
I keep wanting to autopilot to the back rooms.
Yeah, but that's not where we're going right now.
No, it is not.
Nashu?
It seems the inspector was hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion.
Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds. But for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time, in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. Actual words of wisdom from him.
And true words of wisdom.
Yes. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh?
He may be a soft-boiled dope, but he's been to hell and back, and he's still a soft-boiled dope. I think that says something.
Yeah, what the heck is going on with this guy?
These guys, it's not just one. At least I don't think.
There was a bunch to start with, but it seems like there's one following us around at the moment. And here we go. Meanwhile, in Shaolani. Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kanalaka's achievements will be meaningless next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. Yeah, what is your angle? And you, me. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. That's short. Being made of electro, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. The double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up.
Goblin!
Yep, there's always one around. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to...
Oh yeah! We've seen conversations like this before.
Nashu, why don't you wear that outfit the rest of the time?
Are you getting sleepy? Because I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Yep. Yep.
I don't think I have anything in particular to say about my alchemic tools. Till next time!
See you, Inspector. And there we go. Don't worry, I'm working on the storage device. I'll have more data cracked open soon enough. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softie would probably think it's an admirer. No, it's a bug.
In fact, it's right over here.
Yeah. Bugs in the system.
Bugs in the system. So, drink over at the back rooms?
Yeah. Or the room in front of the back room.
The Neon Stein. Yeah, that worked out really well. The reason why we don't make them FK is my cooking skills extend to
Wrecking pots and pans?
yes. Unless it's something very simple and quick to cook, like an omelet or like Insta ramen. I've almost burned the house down like 3 times, so I try to avoid the kitchen.
Please stop that.
Domestic girl, I am not. Thankfully, I'm married Baron. And Baron loves cooking, so I let him do what he loves. It's just safer that way. With that said, it is time and past time to call it a night. Thank you all very much for coming along this evening. We will be back on Wednesday for more walkies and probably more Arkfeld and whatever mischief else we can get up to.
Yep.
Until
There is one
then-
more thing to do, which we may or may not do then.
Oh?
Society.
True. We need to get on the societies. We've kind of let them fall to the wayside.
Yeah, well, that too, but there is the fact that there's the third one to open.
Yeah, and we never finished the last one.
Yeah, or the last two, yes.
With that said, we will send you over to say hello to the ferrets. Until next time, be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and we will see you then.
Yes. Everyone have a great night. Glad to have you along as always. And we will see you here at 9:30 Pacific on Wednesday.